Flashback.
So at some point within the last month, the person who made Feral Dreams 2, whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce because I know I will butcher it, actually did come out with another new project. Well, you know, outside the ones that were already done after Feral Dreams 2. And it's this one, Tales of Vassya, A New Day, which has two endings, apparently. Two different stories. We have screenshots, but screenshots here don't really tell you what the gameplay is like. It basically shows you a few things. There's the airship again. We got synopsis. Apparently no random encounters, 950 maps, 10 weapon types, and 2 stories. And honestly, if I had to give my opinion, this game looks like thousands of miles better than Feral Dreams 2 is, and the original Castle Oblivion, but at least the original Castle Oblivion has the excuse of being his first game, and yeah. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to play it.
End of Flashback.
Yo, it is very hard to believe that it has been about 4.5 years since I talked about this game initially at the end of Feral Dreams 2. It has been 4.5 years since I finished Feral Dreams 2. My god. I feel old, but I also feel like I haven't changed at all in almost 4.5 years. But ladies and gentlemen, after 4.5 years, it is finally time to play Tales of Vassya. I am probably going to say Tales of Vassya numerous times throughout this, because I keep thinking about the Tales series. Now, as always, when starting a new RPG Maker game, I have my notes. So I have written down my notes, and we are going to read these off before we do anything else, as per usual. I also make sure to link the game page in the description of each of the videos, so if you want to play the game yourself, you can go there. Anyway, as you can see on the title screen, this game was made by, I'm going to butcher this name very hard, Kingslayer, kind of like celery, but with a K instead of a C. So, Kingslayer is the person who's behind the original version of Castle Oblivion. I played the remake, which was made by someone completely different. But there's also Castle Oblivion 2, which is a very dated and old game that doesn't have a remake. The 2 Feral Dreams games. And the game that predates this one was a game called Passage of the Hollow Moon, which I never played. I have done playthroughs of both Feral Dreams games, and then the Castle Oblivion remake, which is a remake made by someone else, but that's different. So this game has 2 different scenarios. Both of them are 15 hours apiece with apparently 5 hours worth of side content. I'm assuming that this is one of those, you pick your path and you're locked in until you finish. I did play a tiny bit of one off screen during my test recordings. So beyond that, I don't know anything about the story. Though, I do have written here that this game is inspired by Game of Thrones, which we're gonna find out very soon because there's a Kingslaying that happens really early on. That's not even a spoiler because the game page literally spoils that the king is murdered. And like, literally in plain sight, it is said that the king is murdered. So it's not even a spoiler. And Final Fantasy, which seems to be a running theme lately, that I keep playing games that are inspired by Final Fantasy. Now the thing is, this game was actually already finished and made via RPG Maker VX Ace. This is the MV remake, which has some balance changes, is better resolution, new art and stuff, new sprites and face models, and a bunch of other stuff. So this is essentially the definitive version of the game, and probably the one you want to play. Excuse me, am I not clicked on the tab? I'm not. Also, as always, there's stuff like battle animations. I have all these sounds on 20. Now, take note of this for later, because I'm going to complain about something immediately when we get to it. But I do have a save file. I am not going to show what it is because of the fact that it is a minor spoiler for something, but I didn't get that far. So let's start a new game. Press the enter key or the space key to proceed. Sure. This game contains 2 parallel storylines. When saving, remember to save in the right file. You will need to have separate save files for each storyline. Use the up and down keys to choose your storyline. Select your storyline with the enter key. So we have Damien and Maxwell. Damien Marquis, the only known remaining human with regular lineage, a young man who recently joined the city guard of Capital City in order to grow his skills, hopes to adventure outside the city. Damien will come to find that the world outside of his city is full of unique cultures, dangers, and mysteries. He is eager to learn all about them in the world of Vassya. Damien's stories are going to be played first. And then, Ulrich Maxwell III, previously the captain of the city guard and heir to the capital throne. His life was happy and successful until tragedy struck on one fateful night. His family and legacy were destroyed, and his life turned dark. He is now a loner, searching the world for a new purpose. Maxwell's stories are going to be played second. So I'm assuming that Maxwell's stories advised to be played second because there's probably a bunch of lore bits and information about Vassya in general that is in Damien's story that we're probably going to need to know first in order to really understand this one. So, we're going to follow the game's advice, and we're going to play Damien's story first. The year 476. Oh, what the? Amazing! Only a few humans in the history of Vassya have ventured this far east before. We are very fortunate to have made it this deep in such a harsh region. Ulrich Maxwell II. While I become king, I hope to be able to spend more expeditions out here. Maybe and have the entire world mapped. The entire world? Come on, Ulrich. That's impossible. I wouldn't say it's impossible, brother. Who knows how big Vassya is? It might be within our grasp. Well, however big it is, I want to see it for all. It is very exciting. That's why we do these expeditions. These lands have all been named Hell's Reach. Well, that's quite the name. Adequately named, if I say so. Must say so. It's horrid out here. They say Captain Damien Ragature of the first expedition named these lands. Although, he never made it past this point. He was a brave man. I've read a lot about him. I've always liked that name. Damien. So that must have been the current day. Looks like that's where Mother's notes end. She got to so many places before I was born. Outside Capital City, there's a whole world to learn about. Maybe someday I'll get my chance to see it too. Damien Marquis? Yes, that's me. You're being summoned to the city guard. Do you accept? The city guard? Yes! I'll be right there! Understood. Captain Maxwell is waiting for you. Meet him in Mission Hall. You can count on me. Finally! Maxwell promoted me! This is my big chance! I can't let him down. Must be an important mission. Maxwell wouldn't have sent a soldier for me if it wasn't. We've been friends forever. It's about time he gave me a chance to prove myself. Hello? Oh, there we go. I need to get to Mission Hall quick! You'll be able to configure your button later in the prologue using Options menu and under keyboard configuration. Move the arrow keys or WASD. Why would I ever do that? You can interact with people and objects with enter space keys. Hold the shift key while moving to walk. Head towards Capital City on the north side of the city when you're ready. The city is our home. We must keep it safe from any that want to do it harm. Why do you look like that? This hill's built by family from King Maxwell I's rule. Thanks to him, we were able to keep the land. Let's get it out of the way. I plan on trying out for the city guard this year. I'm finally old enough to apply. I've practiced the motto hundreds of times. Keep watch, keep safe, and keep strong. Okay, cool, dude. The guards seem too young to look outside the walls. There's dangerous creatures out in the nearby fields. Well, I mean, yeah, this is a world where monsters exist. I need to head to Main Street and buy some imports for my family. That's where most of the people go into town. Okay, interesting. Good to know that Main Street is the place we want to go for items. What do you have to say? It's a beautiful evening for a walk around town. The climate here in Capital is much nicer than my hometown up north. I actually can't open the menu. I just tried it. Alright, what do you have to say? Capital City has made so many strides over the years. I am able to pursue my dream of being a chef for the royal family. Cool, dude. You have anything for me? I trust the city guard to keep order in Capital City. I can sleep safely at night knowing they are watching the streets. He has the guard on high alert. Well, the city guard keeps the streets safe from crime. I don't know which I'd rather be, but I do know they're both really important to keep Capital safe. Alright, well, there's nothing real value around here except for NPCs to talk to. It was all worth the connections I made. King Maxwell II seems so strong. Heard he used to train with some of the greatest swordsmen in all of Vassya. Though I wasn't alive when King Maxwell I was ruling, I heard he was even stronger. Huh. Interesting. Alright, which is the right way? Alright. Don't want to spend 500 years talking to everyone. Well, who's this? It's getting late. Maybe we should head home. The cafe on Garrett Street is a great place to bring your girlfriend on a date. Yeah, thanks, dude. Ready to Mission Hall? Same here. Sounds like something big is going down tonight. I'll see you there. Okay, cool. Capital Castle. See you at the throne of Vassya, the center of the world. My mission's waiting inside. Alright. Mission Hall. Damien, you're here! Yep, I'm ready to give it my all. Good. I hope you're ready. We have an important mission tonight. I'm ready, Maxwell. I knew I could count on you, Damien. Alright, let's get this started. Welcome to the City Guard. Tonight's objective is the capture and arrest of a worldwide fugitive. Our target is a man named Dmitry Julian. I am going to use this full name every single time. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be funny. He was spotted in the city earlier today. Our informant said he was seen near the park south entrance, so that's where we'll begin our search. Pierce! Dmitry Julian is a highly dangerous criminal. He is wanted in almost every city in the world. Wow, what did he do to deserve that kind of... Dmitry has been charged with several murders, including the late leader of the Julian lineage, Markov Julian. Oh! Patricide, great! Him being in this city endangers our families and our loved ones. He must be found and taken in. Thank you, Pierce. This is a high-rank mission. We need you to be on full alert. Are there any questions before we head out? Okay, then. We'll begin our search of the park. Damien! Yes? I'd like if you came with Pierce and I. It's time you had a chance to show your skills. I'm counting on you. Sounds good to me. I won't let you down. Alright, everyone, let's get to work. Remember, keep watch, keep safe, and keep strong. They really are just gonna throw us right into the mix. That's kinda nice, though. Alright, the other's at the south side of the city. We just need to take the north side. Let's go. Alright, so now we can open the menu. You can configure your button layout and okay. Vassya is a large content. If you get lost, you may view your current objective from the menu to give guidance in your next story objective. Which is pretty nice. So we have 3 party members to start with. We don't have any items, but we can also check our skills. We start with First Aid, so it's just a heal, and Cheer is an attack buff. Pierce comes with Blinding Strike, which is pretty cool, and Medicate, which is just first aid, but can also heal ailments. And then he can also identify weaknesses. Maxwell's not as important because we're not going to be using him for like an eternity, I guess. But he does help with some fun stuff. Like 2 random attacks and that. Our equipment doesn't matter, but we can always check our status. So they all have like little descriptions, which is pretty nice. So there's still options, there's our objective. Though I can't save the game, which kind of sucks. Go over here, we can grab a potion. And then up here, hit cat. What in the world's a goblin doing inside city walls? Dmitry Julian must have dragged them in with him. Looks like this won't be as easy as I hoped it would be. Alright. Battles! During each turn, select action of each character. Use a combination of attacks, skills, and specials to defeat the enemy. Some special skills require TP to use. Attacking and guarding will increase your TP. Attacking the enemy will increase your TP by 3 to 5 points. Guarding will increase it by 10 points. Use TP wisely. Defeat the enemy, or flee the battle. Why the hell would you do that? So basically, spam attack until you win! And yeah, the one thing I don't like about this game is that the freaking battle victory music is so freaking loud. I have all the volume set to 20, and it's still loud. And we got Carrot. Great work. Us three make a great team. Yeah, my friends by my side, this should be no problem. Let's be careful. We don't want to be ambushed. Right. Oh my god, the power of friendship lines. Jeez, fuck. We got a revival medicine. So, who are you? I've never seen so many goblins inside city walls before. We need to keep the citizens safe. Jeez, where's Kingslayer when you need him? And there's another one over there. There's more of them. And it is another singular goblin. Some special attacks and magic require MP to use. MP can only be restored via items and some skills. Use MP wisely. Items can restore HP, grant her stat effects, and sometimes grant TP. Use items wisely. Defeat the enemy, or flee the battle. AKA, spam attack until you win! Easy. I can count on you two to get my back. These goblins don't stand a chance against us. The sea card will thrive in the history at the top. Let's keep moving. We need to keep an eye out for Dmitry Julian. I am going to say that every time like that. I am going to call him Dmitry Julian every time. Alright. We need to go this way. We will get attacked by yet another goblin. These goblins are trouble. Dude, we have literally... Oh boy, now there's 2 goblins. So we can always just use our Kaze Kai. Well, nice crap, obliterate him. It is kind of funny looking that the enemy models just don't leave the field. Let's hit him with a blinding strike. Why actually hit me through the blind, what I mean. Get out of here. Alright, we got an apple, and Damien is level 2. We can't let any of the citizens get harmed. That's our job as city guard. Damien, great work back there. Keep it up. Thanks, guys. Hey, another cat. And another potion. So I'm pretty sure up here is just another... Oh no, this is where we can save. Captain! We spotted Dmitry Julian! Where did you see him? We cornered him in the east alleyway. There's nowhere else for him to run. I think we can take it from here then. Thank you, officer. Yes, Captain. And he's just gonna walk over there. Alright, men, this may turn ugly very soon. Make sure you're prepared for the worst. I'm ready, Captain. I'm ready too. Let's go. Okay. Well, before that, there is this. A save crystal. You can touch these to open the save menu. Remember to save your files accordingly. Alright, so, because I do have a save file, each storyline is its own save file, save crystals will also restore your entire party to full health and full MP. There are blue save crystals to heal your party. Oh, there are other colored save crystals that you will encounter later in the game. You will find out about those when you reach them. So as you can see, I do have a save file when I was using on Maxwell's path. Just to test record. I do test recordings beforehand. Just to see if I got a fee. Like, do I want to play this game or not? That's kind of part of the point of the test recordings. I kind of just get a feel for the game. So, we're going to save over that file because I don't need it anymore since we're doing the actual playthrough now. So, all we need to do is come over here and we will have our showdown with... Okay, with this dude. Captain, we found Dmitry on Maxwell Ave. We chased him in this alley. He climbed up the ladder behind me into that hole in the wall. There's nowhere else for him to run. Alright, we'll take it from here. Yes, sir! And they just gonna go over there. But we can come over here and grab some bread. He's just up there. Go get him, Captain! Alright. So this is him. Dmitry Julian, your running ends here. You are hereby under arrest in the law capital city. Nothing to say, huh? Then we'll just take you in. Come with us. He's not doing anything. What should we do? This is your last chance, Dmitry. Come with us now, or we'll take you by force. Alright, Maxwell. I think we've given him enough chances. Dmitry, it's time. You're under arrest. Come with us now. Alright. You're under arrest, Dmitry. Surrender now, and we may go easy on you. I don't think he's going to comply. Well, we are the 3 strongest members of the city guard. We could take him down right here and right now. Boss battle. At certain times you may encounter a stronger enemy than normal. You cannot escape from these battles. You must fight. Consider your skills and learn the enemy's weaknesses. Use everything you've learned to defeat these stronger enemies. Meanwhile, he's going to immediately slap Damien. So, despite the fact that the game says that we need to use all our skills to beat this enemy, this is actually a scripted fight. We cannot win this fight no matter what we do. Because, yeah, as you can see, we do not do much damage to this guy. Very pathetic numbers. Let's identify him, too, just to be safe. 3,500 HP when we have no real stats or moves to use. The only one who has a real offensive move is Maxwell. He has no weakness, but he also has no resistances. Growth. And he just fully healed himself. And he has a buff. Well, that's not good. Just slap him around, though. Oh, wait. Forgot cursor memory. But yeah, just slap him around a little bit until this happens. Darker! Which does ludicrous amounts of damage. Whoa, what the heck was that? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like it. This guy really is dangerous, huh? How did he do that? And he's just gonna taunt us by fully healing himself. And he's gone. Dmitry, stop this at once! We don't want anyone else to get hurt! And he's gone. Shoot! He got away! How did he do that? Looks like he jumped. Seems like criminals don't even care about their own safety. We're 3 stories high! How in the world did he do that? I'm not sure. It's too dangerous for us to follow him this way. We'll have to follow him some other way. Alright, let's go after him. Yeah, let's go heal first, because he fucking beat the shit out of us. Our HP is still very low, so let's, He's still out there! Alright, what do you have to say? Hey, we spotted Dmitry head towards the castle! I'm sure all the guards in the castle will stop him! Alright, we'll head there to make sure of that. Okay, stay safe! And he's just gonna wander off. Okay, thanks, dude. Let's save the game, heal up too, and then head towards the castle. He's literally blocking my way. Oh. It's a goblin warrior! These goblins are more intelligent than your average goblin. We must be careful. Maxwell, what should we do? I don't have time for this. We have to get to the castle. Well, that's one way of dealing with it. Let's move on. Now that is the Maxwell method. No messing around. So fast. I suppose that's what we learned from all this time in Narthena. Oh my god, these names are gonna be the death of me. Those tribe people really know their speed. Alright, well, the Maxwell method worked. But will it be enough? I mean, we couldn't beat Dmitry Julian when we encountered him, but... Oh, great. Yup, here we go, the corpses. What happened here? All the guards here... Dmitry must have attacked them. Then where is he? Oh no! The castle! We have to get in there! My family may be in danger! This could get dangerous. Let's hope everyone else is alright. Damien, do you not see the corpses all over the place? This is not going to be a safe situation. Yeah, they're all dead. Every last one of them. Yep. This could be bad. Father! Father. He's dead. Dmitry Julian has murdered the king of Capital City. I don't know what to do now. Maxwell, I'm so sorry. Wait! My family! I had to go make sure they're safe! Should we follow him? No. He can handle himself. We should check the rest of the castle. Find other people who might be hurt. Alright. Okay, so this is like the main difference, because I know that in Maxwell's story, you go and check on his family, and considering the king is dead, I don't imagine that there's going to be many other survivors. You also can't run. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, there are people alive. Wait, hold on, what? Queen Maxwell, you're okay? Yes, but the castle is under attack. We don't know who's still left alive. Well, I have some grim news. King Maxwell was attacked. The king has been murdered. Oh. No. Not Auric. Young Maxwell is still okay. He's gone to find his family. I'm sure they're all okay. Yura, I'm glad to see you're okay. I'm fine. Damien, we need to find out if there are any more survivors. Okay. What should we do? I need to go see if we can find anybody else in the castle. I'm going to stay here and vanguard the queen. Alright, I will. Be careful though. Dmitry Julian is still at large. Stay safe out there. I will. I'll bring back anyone I find here. Good luck, Damien. Oh, we have a solo mission. Okay, like, I never played any of this stuff, so this is interesting. You need to see if anyone's still alive. Alright, so we can go back to the king's room, see if anyone's in here. For some reason, we can't run in here, but they're really only pointing us towards one room in particular. It's this one. Who the hell is this? Who are you? Wait, this is the music for Fullmetal Alchemist! My name is Damien Marcus, the Capital City Guard. There's a dangerous man named Dmitry Julian inside the castle. You're not safe here. With King Maxwell dead, Vassya changes forever. Don't you see, young Damien? The world is hanging on the edge of chaos. What do you mean? I don't understand. Did you come here with Dmitry? The murder of the king is only the beginning. I won't stop until my wish is granted.
You! Do you have something to do with the murder of the king? I am an officer of the Capital City Guard! Sir, I must apprehend you now.
I don't think we're gonna win this fight.
Sir, I need to apprehend you. Please, don't do anything to make the situation worse.
You should stop this, or I will do what must be done.
Then you leave me no choice. You are under arrest.
Nothing? Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm either gonna do no damage or he's gonna blow me up. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a scripted fight. So he's probably gonna kill me in like 2 turns or something. Well, you know, if I can actually hit the fucker. Oh my god. Darkle! Ouch!
What? How? How? How'd you do that?
I may not have found what I was searching for here tonight, but I will never stop looking. I'm so very sorry. What is that supposed to mean? There are more out there. I need to find them. What? Forget this happened. Forget that you ever saw me. It's best for you, Damien. What the hell is that?
I awoke 2 days later in the city guard infirmary. I can only remember glimpses of what happened. A lot of dead bodies, the king perished, and the man in the red hood. I don't remember anything he said, only that I couldn't see his face very well, and that he spoke with a menacing tone. Alright, well, I gotta give him a menacing tone next time we see him. I asked the doctors what happened to my team. They said Pierce was fine, but that Maxwell's family had been murdered by Dmitry Julian. I asked if I could talk to Maxwell, since we were very good friends. I thought maybe I could help ease some of his pain. But the doctor said Maxwell had fled the city that morning. Nobody knows where he fled to or why. He was just gone. It was a dark day for Capital City, and I could foresee the changes in the world that were about to come. I mean, the king is dead and his son ran off. I can only imagine nothing good's gonna come out of that one. After the night of the tragedy, Capital City was in chaos. King Ulrich Maxwell II was now deceased. Soon before Ulrich Maxwell III was to inherit the throne, he fled the city for unknown reasons. He has not been seen since Royal House members gathered to read the king's will, where they discovered the king's selected heir, a close ally to which the king would trust to take over if anything would happen to his family. He named Gennard Marcus, his old friend, to take over as acting king of capital. Young Damien Marcus, Gennard's own son, continues to work with the city guard as he adjusts to his newfound royalty. Pierce Yashra has taken Maxwell's place as city guard captain. It has been 2 years since the night of the tragedy, and the world of Vassya is still very much unsettled. Oh boy. Would you like to save the game? Yeah, sure. Thanks. It is the year 507, 2 years after the tragedy. My name is Damien Marcus of Capital City. I'm 25 years old. Hey, he looks different. Capital City has been my home for many years. I've been living in the castle for 2 years now. A lot of things have changed since the tragedy. It's getting better as time moves on. Maxwell left the city, and who knows where he went. I miss him a lot. Vassya is bigger than any person can imagine. I want to see it all. Everything changed that night 2 years ago. I can sense more changes coming soon. To a theater near you. And we get our title drop.
Pretty sure this goes automatically. Yeah, it does. I haven't pressed anything. The story of Damien. Yeah, it does go automatically. I just pressed my Z key and nothing happened. Make sure everything is in order. Our guests need to feel comfortable here. Yes, sir! This is the first time multiple world leaders are going to be in one place. This meeting must happen perfectly. This will be my first chance to show Vassya that I am a competent king of Capital City. Aurelia, my love, if only you could see me now. If only you were here. Huh, I thought he was gonna be a villain, but he doesn't seem that bad. Your Majesty. Urian, welcome back. Yes, I've come back from the south. I brought that guest you asked for. Great! Bring her in. Of course. May I present the leader of the south and the city of... Oh, fuck me, this name again. Nia. The master of swords and lady of the ocean. Lady Uroin Tripe. Uroin? Oh my god, these fucking names are gonna kill me. Please, please. Oh, those titles are getting old. Hello, Gennard. Welcome, Uron. How was your trip to Capital? It was lovely. Sir Urian makes an excellent escort. That's good to hear. Thank you, Urian. Your help is greatly appreciated. Of course, Your Majesty. Now, where are the others? You are the first to arrive, Uron. The other leaders will be arriving sometime later today. I see. Well, let's relax then. No reason to rush into things. That sounds great to me! You know, I honestly thought that he was going to be the villain, but apparently not. Wow, we got a fancy bedroom now. Damien! Yes, what can I do for you, soldier? I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a young woman here to see you. Ah! Lumina must be here. Thank you, soldier. I will go see her. She is waiting in the foyer. Good day, sir. Huh, who is this Lumina character, though? I mean, look at us. We got a nice, fancy room now. I mean, we are technically royalty, but, you know, it's nice that we have a fancy new room. And we are still level 1. Do we have any skills? We have Slow Strike now. But we are now level 1, which is unfortunate. Do we have any cool new stuff? Fuck no, of course not. But do we have a... No, we have no new stuff. That's unfortunate. Well, real shame. So, we are going to save the game here and stop for now, because I don't want these to go over like an hour all the time, especially since we had a lot of cutscenes going on after we, you know, found out the king died. So, next time, on Tales... Fucking me sideways. Tale of Vassya. I'm going to do that a lot, I swear. Tale of Vassya. We're going to go see who this Lumina character is, and probably go get ourselves a weapon and go beat some stuff up, I guess. I don't know. I feel like something bad's gonna happen again soon, but I don't know for sure. This is, at this point, a totally blind playthrough. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So we will find out together, and hopefully we won't have another Shattered Hourglass situation. But I will see you then.